How do puberty rites differ for boys and girls? Imagine stepping into a world where growing up is celebrated with special ceremonies that mark a big change. Across different cultures, these rites of passage help young people move from childhood into adulthood. But how do these ceremonies differ for boys and girls? Let's find out. In many cultures, girls' puberty rites are often more private and focus on personal transformation. Usually, these ceremonies happen one girl at a time or with just a few girls. The focus is on seclusion, purification, and preparing her for womanhood. For example, in Sri Lanka, Tamil girls experience a bathing ritual after their first period. They are kept away from others, especially males, and are bathed with water infused with flowers or milk. Afterward, they wear new clothes and ancestral jewelry to symbolize their new status. Boys' puberty rites tend to be more communal and emphasize strength and bravery. Groups of boys often participate together in ceremonies that include physical challenges like circumcision or endurance tests. Among the Maasai in Kenya and Tanzania, boys aged 10 to 20 go through a group initiation that involves seclusion, singing, dancing, and ritual circumcision. After these rites, they often join warrior camps and learn skills for protecting their community. The physical and emotional challenges in these rites also differ. Boys' ceremonies often include painful rituals like circumcision, which symbolize toughness and courage. They may also drink special mixtures or fast to show their resilience. Girls' rites focus more on seclusion and purification, often with teachings about womanhood, sexuality, and social roles. These lessons are usually given by older women or relatives to prepare the girl for her future responsibilities. Symbolic acts also vary. Girls often wear new or ancestral clothing and jewelry after their ceremonies, marking their transition into womanhood. For example, Tamil girls wear a new sari and ancestral jewelry after their bathing ritual. Boys, on the other hand, might perform acts like jumping over cattle to show they are ready for adult responsibilities. The Ethiopian Hamar tribe's cow-jumping ceremony is a good example, where the groom-to-be jumps over cattle to demonstrate his maturity. The focus of teachings also differs. Girls usually learn about sexuality, reproduction, and social expectations during their rites. These lessons help them understand their new roles as women. Boys' rites tend to focus more on social roles, bravery, and skills needed for adulthood, with less emphasis on sexuality. Cultural and religious influences shape these rites a lot. In some Muslim communities, boys undergo circumcision, and girls prepare to recite religious texts. In other regions, like Malawi, initiation rites are more structured, with girls often receiving more detailed counseling about their future roles. In summary, puberty rites for girls often center around seclusion, purification, and preparing for womanhood, with ceremonies that highlight biological changes and social status. Boys' rites are usually group-based, physically demanding, and focus on demonstrating strength and readiness for adult male roles. Both types of rites help mark the important shift from childhood to adulthood, but they do so in ways that reflected each culture's unique traditions and values.